Spell out first name and last name, please.
Amandacox.
Okay, and Mrs. Riddle, the same thing.
CHRISTINERIDDLE.
You had to think about that, didn't you? Yeah, you did. I saw it in your eyes.
You need two. I can. I'm staring at you, staring at them. What? I don't like that.
Well, I've been here for 12 years, knew them both before from my prior time being here, and they've always helped out.
My husband went to school here, his parents went to school, his whole family. And so that's why we moved down here. And so all my kids have gone here as well. And my youngest, who is now a sophomore, was getting ready to start kindergarten. And so my husband and I have been talking about me going back to work. And I thought, it would be great if I could find something at the school because we'd be on the same schedule. Everything would be the same.
My family connection would be I just got so lucky to marry a Cox, which is something special in its own right in so many different ways. It's a deep family connection as far as my family that I got so lucky as to marry into. My grandpa, Dale, was the athletic director here and was honored by the gym being named after him. So, yeah. And I love basketball. I love everything about it. My whole life I've loved sports, especially basketball. I would say basketball and soccer are my two, but I couldn't play worth a lick. So any basketball knowledge or performance came from their dad or the family line, I would say. I shot one-handed, so.
Christine's daughter was involved as a manager with like wrestling and those sorts of things, and they've always helped out and enjoyed working with the basketball crowds. And then Amanda's family members have participated, Riley and all of them. She's had several go through in soccer and basketball, and they've been kind enough to help out with football too.
I thought, well, what's going to be the easiest way to get my foot in the door? And I remember I took my middle son, he was still at the elementary school. I took him in, he had a doctor's appointment. And I got back home and Mrs. Amore called me and said, hey, Scott Shearer just called over here and he's looking for someone to help sell tickets during basketball games. Would that be something you'd be interested in? Because she knew I came to the games with my older kids. So I said, sure, why not? And that's how it started. For me, anyways.
I would say similar circumstances as far as how it started. Like I said earlier, Nancy had her and Mike were going on vacation, and that's how I kind of got my foot in the door as far as selling tickets. I want to say it didn't really come up until I think Will said something.
I think he did too.
He said, we were talking about, I don't know, like what we do, and people would say, hey, we don't come for the game, we come to see you guys and see how you react. And we were just talking to Will one day, and it all of a sudden popped up. Hey, I know, the Ticket Queens.
Yeah, I think that is what.
So I think it was Will mostly. He thought of the name.
No, I think that's something just out of appreciation that we all kind of came up with, to be honest with you, calling them the Ticket Queens. But they're the first face you see when you come to one of our athletic events. They got to put anything that might be not a real good thing that happened to them in the day or just any that negativity, they put that on the shelves and they just enjoy meeting people. And I appreciate that because that experience of coming to LaVille, they're the face when people come in our doors, and that's the first person you see, and you want that person to be just bubbly, smiley, and happy, and those two do a great job with that.
I would say watching my kids play ball here was very special because of the deep, the deep past that we have here, the Coxes have here at the school. Seeing the joy on their face, whether it's Trinity or Riley, even JT and Isaiah, they played ball here. So yeah, that's all 5 of, 1, 2, 3.
You should 5. You forgot
All
Haley.
5 of my kids. Oh yeah.
You forgot poor Haley.
How can you forget Haley? There was no question in my mind when I got the chance to sell tickets. I'm like, I'm going to be here anyway. I love talking to people. I love talking. That's a big shocker. So why not be here selling tickets?
There's a lot of moving pieces that week, and they are two of the first pieces that we have to put together.
Well, first of all, it's very nice to hear. We just
so sweet.
It's just fun.
Yeah.
I mean, it's different than our regular school day job, and we're just having fun and hoping we're making people happy as we're doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, and we get to enjoy a basketball game at the same time.
At the same time, for sure. It's exciting. The atmosphere is fantastic. It's sometimes almost electric. Just the preparation, the anxiety building up. You can almost feel it. When somebody's coming in, especially a visitor from another school, and I'm not perfect by any stretch because I'm on the spectator side too. I used to be. I still am, and I don't even really have any family playing anymore. Yeah. But when you walk in somewhere and you're like, and you're in a place and you're kind of nervous, you don't know quite where you're going, you don't want to walk into, hey, almost, yeah, it's in the gym. People ask us, where's the concessions? Where's the
bathroom?
I want because especially visiting teams.
Yes.
I want to represent myself, our school, I want to represent well, and I want the people coming in, whether you are regular or a visitor, I want to put a smile on my face. Yeah. I want you to come in and feel relaxed. I want you to come in and
have fun.
Yeah. That's what it's all about, I think. So I'm going to do my best, and Christine does too. The mental preparedness, we have to, we start talking about it, October? We're like, Christine, Lord have mercy.
But you got to remember we do football before, so.
Right. So we're already kind of in the groove, but Bi-County is a whole different level.
Oh, yeah.
With the number of people that come through our doors that week, it's like a normal game night on steroids all week. And they just, by the end of the week, we're happy it's over, but you get a sense of accomplishment that, wow, look at this. We've had so many people come through, and they do a great job each week.
You're here. Like, we often joke about it, but seriously, I'm thinking about putting an air mattress
up. We've considered just spending the night because
you're here.
It's here.
And you get grumpy. And sometimes I'm having to put a smile on Christine's face, or she's having to put
Wednesday
a smile on
afternoon, we might not be so happy. You might not want to talk to us.
Maybe
but we'll be okay by
then.
game time.
Yeah.
We'll be good by game time.
It is an added bonus, honestly, to work with your best friend. And that's what we are. Her mom just said to me the other day, well, I suppose this is my daughter too. I said, Mom, don't you remember? Can't you tell? It's really a treat. That's what makes it easier. Yeah. To be able to work with somebody that you get along with so well, to the point that you're best friends. I've got so many memories. We've got so many pictures that...
You know what, though? One of my... and it's not... it was Bi-County, but it was just in general. We had... He was a parent. He had sons that came to LaVille and played basketball, and then they graduated, but he still kept coming with his family. to the games. And he started, because he just loved us.
Yeah.
He would bring us a hot chocolate every night to a game. And then our last home game that one season, he brought us McDonald's for dinner.
Yeah.
It was the best feeling that he was just like, here.
That is this.
You
one
guys
of
are the
sweetest
greatest.
memories. My favorite Bi-County memory was Riley's junior year. They won the Bi-County championship, and to see. Okay.
That was the greatest thing ever.
I was a hot, sweaty mess. And Riley did happen to get MVP. That was such a good memory. Grandpa Cox, who got to. Are you going to start crying?
Don't make me cry again.
Are you kidding me with the crying?
That got me.
Yeah.
That got me.
Yeah. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Grandpa Cox was there, and that was his not last time he was ever to see Riley play, but that was such an important moment. And when they won, when they were celebrating, and Scott Shear was kept saying, like, you can hear it in the video, Riley Cox, and he was busy celebrating with his team, and he was trying to announce him as the MVP, and he finally did, and took the plaque, and he goes, Mom, I got to show this to Grandpa. That was the first thing he wanted. He was so proud, and he was proud for Grandpa. He was like, doggone it, he got to see me win.
Yeah.
That was even almost a little more important to him. I mean, obviously, every team wants to win a sectional, but Dale was very involved, one of the founders, I believe, of Bi-County. So that was really special. And and the one time somebody had taken a picture. This was the night before I want to say we were playing Bremen, and it was too close for comfort.
Yeah.
And you remember when I had you were looking, and I had
we
my
were
head,
sitting in the stands,
like the last
and
2
someone
minutes.
took a picture of us, and
my head was in her back because I couldn't even.
and I'm like,
and somebody took a picture and put it. That's a really good memory. So
yeah. I would just say, just come on. It's fun. You're going to have a good time.
Yeah.
And, we wish everyone the best of luck. I mean, granted, we want our own team to win,
Well, yeah.
But we're still going to, cheer for you and wish you good luck as well.
Yeah. We want you to feel welcome. That's what it's all about, coming together as a community, as, a family of basketball, whether you're from John Glenn or Knox or Oregon Davis, Bremen.
Yeah, wherever.
You're home. This is your home for the next week, and welcome. Have fun. Come on, be welcome. Welcome to Bi-County. Have fun. That's what it's all about. That coming in here to have a good time and cheering on your specific team.
Yep.